All right, hey everybody, and you have reached Fearsome Reactions. If you called us by accident, just leave a message. We'll never get back to you. But hey.
Yeah, I don't like calling people, so.
Hey everybody, it's 1-800-FEARSOME Reactions. How are y'all doing tonight? If you're new here, welcome. If your thummies are fumbly,
Welcome.
and tumbly,
Welcome.
or you have cat thumbs.
None. Welcome.
Yeah, non-cat thumbs. Welcome. Tonight, we are going to be watching another, what?
Bad movie.
But anyway, tonight we are going to, we know last week we did not have one of these out. And our patrons know, and you guys kind of know too, but because our schedules are kind of not like meshing up well, so we're just trying to fit in some of these reactions. You guys might see some solo reactions from me, but mostly we'll be together, but there might be an occasional one. So, but anyway, we're continuing with our...
Oh, you want me to say the name or the thing?
thing.
Oh, it's our terrible movie of the week.
And tonight's feature bad movie is...
It Conquered the World. From what year? I don't know.
We shall check right now.
56.
1956. And all our movies, it was recommended by somebody.
Well, I'm sure it was.
All our bad movies have been recommended. So, I don't know, somebody conquered the world.
It.
And their name is It.
It.
But, with our limited knowledge most of the time of these bad movies, should we just go ahead and...
Hop right into it.
All right, y'all. Enjoy.
Unidentified object.
All planes should have been out of this area 20 minutes ago.
Transcontinental Flight 17, he's off course.
Here we go with another,
No,
like...
be clear before launching.
3 minutes, 30 seconds.
This type of
Better
setup,
be
we've
clear.
had
I mean,
many
that
bad
satellite
movies
was
like
9
this.
minutes.
Can we get a change
It'd be
in
just
like,
great if she
scenery?
sideswiped an airliner.
Huh?
3 minutes,
I
15
said,
seconds.
can we get a change of scenery in these
Serious.
movies?
Skies are clear.
Human intelligence watches us constantly. It will see this satellite of yours and know something must be done. I'm here to ask you, to beg you, to save your own world.
Oh. What's that funky
What a
ass?
shot.
Well,
Tom, please.
honey, this is too big.
But you promised.
Paul will understand. Maybe nobody else on earth, but Paul will understand.
I'll try.
Come into the other room.
It's a secret. Ladies cannot know these things.
Don't take it so hard, Claire.
See what you've got.
Come on, I'll wash and you wipe.
Wipe what? She said,
There was
I'll
one
wash
by
and
the
you
kid.
wipe. I said, wipe what?
It'll be just a second.
I've got a second.
Like, so weird.
There, you have any idea what you're listening to?
London Philharmonic.
We better cover that up. Oh, it's a telephone. I thought someone was at the door.
Hello.
Paul Nelson here.
What?
Well, that's impossible. Yes, I'll be right down.
Something wrong at the
Oh,
installation?
It's gone.
What's gone?
The satellite, it took off on a direct tangent into space. It's vanished.
Paul.
Some trouble at the installation. We have
She
to
already
run.
anticipated he was going to leave.
Good night.
What is it, Paul? But she already had her
what
coat and
you're
her
thinking,
purse
Tom.
around her arm.
I don't appreciate it.
And it looked like she's just done it before. Like, she was quick with it, you know?
Yeah.
The audio. We might hear something.
I wish these
It's a full
bad
decibel now.
movies would
Scientific achievement of the century
focus on another
has disappeared.
subject
We've
other
got to
than
find
science.
it.
I know. Science is not my forte.
I mean, it's interesting, but you've seen too many of the same.
Yeah. You guys strangle him with the rope? Oh. You a little mad?
This is Anderson. Acknowledge. Where are you? Yes. It's true, I am your only friend. Nobody else even knows you exist. But they will. It'll be the greatest day in the history of mankind.
Come to bed, Tom.
He's here, darling. He drew the satellite to his world, to Venus. And now he's back, within an hour.
You know, I give this movie credit. The acting is not that bad.
Tom, you're a sick man.
The whole world's
Yeah, I
sick,
think you are
darling.
a
It
sick
always has
man.
been. But that's all over now.
Who are you talking
At last,
to?
every dream of man can be realized.
Stop it, Tom.
Would you get Paul on the phone? I've got to tell him.
I'm going into town. When I get back, I pray to God you'll be rational.
Claire. What's that?
Yes.
According to a rough triangulation, I put you in the mountains about 10 miles south of here.
Is he like one of those conspiracy theory guys?
No, I think he's just speaking to the aliens.
Takes a special kind of special for that, huh?
Oh, well, he said he was their only friend, so...
Yeah. Oh, look like a ghost.
That it.
Ah, what the hell is that? What is that?
Ew.
Kaboom. Something.
Hello.
These shots are useless.
Hello. Okay.
Everything stood still. Okay.
Thought you filled it last night.
I did. It's funny. It must be the battery or something. I'll have a look.
It's gone haywire. There's been a power failure someplace. I imagine they'll have it fixed in a few minutes.
Phone's dead, General. It sure is quiet outside.
And it's always quiet in these mountains.
Not this quiet.
What happened to
Eerily
the satellite?
quiet.
Oh, it's down. Just a little ways south of here. The signals were full of static, but still coming through when the power failed.
Gone. $9 million and 5 years' work.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh, crap on a cracker.
And that's
They
all
might
she has
want
to
us as
say
witnesses.
from
What time is it?
watching a plane
Well, I've still
explode.
got 3 past 3.
Horrible.
The darn thing
She's
won't
just like,
stop.
oh,
Power
horrible.
clock is stopped,
They
too.
can be a little more
Same time.
traumatized,
I wonder why.
distraught.
Coincidence?
No. I've got a premonition.
Well, I've got a stalled car. For once, I'm glad Tom pulled out here in the country. We'll walk up to his place. Maybe he'll drive us to a garage.
Chief Security
why are we
Officer for the
giving them
installation,
people's
Brigadier General
information?
James Paddock.
I don't
Head of the
know.
satellite project, Dr. Paul Nelson.
Uh-oh.
Along with their wives, this makes a total of 8. Exactly the number of control devices you will be able to produce at this time. I'd like to see one of these devices.
You trying to
Presume
kill
they're
him?
electronic in function.
Oh, looks like crab, like...
Look at the teeth. You see the teeth? Is it having babies? What is this?
I thought that was just a really fake butterfly.
I'm not sure what the fuck that was.
Just quit on me, no reason.
Laundromatic.
Too. There's not a car running in
Laundromat
town.
Lloyd's, to be specific.
Good.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
What's
It's
happening
two
in the rest of the
separate
country,
stores.
Mr. Haskell?
I don't know. The wire service broke down. I read your stuff. You did this.
Now they're gonna duke it out in the streets.
Come on, you. Haven't I got trouble enough without somebody got it started?
Are you hurt?
No, come on, I got the car parked on the edge of
Well,
town.
none of the other cars are working.
Ours isn't power control.
Oh, what is it then? Battery operated? You got a little remote control.
I thought you said Tom and Claire
Like a
lived
toy car.
nearby.
Yeah.
They do when you're driving.
Oh my god, this thing is the ugliest thing we've seen so far, I think.
I don't know.
Oh! Oh shit! It just bit him and died.
That, like a wasp?
Oh yeah, that's right, yeah.
Not being a bee?
A wasp, no?
Bee.
A bee stings you and dies? Oh yeah, because the stinger comes out, duh.
Nice to see you folks. Just get back from the Olympics?
Practically.
The car broke down about 100 miles up the road.
You chose the wrong day to go for a run.
100.
Can you run me down to Phil's garage?
I'm afraid that wouldn't do you
Really?
any good, but I will ask you inside for a drink.
You look all
Stop a
right.
sec.
Drink I can use.
I get some ice.
What?
You walked 100 miles. And none of you.
Yeah, every hair is still in place.
I would be a sweaty mess. I would have taken off my much outer clothing as 100 miles. Come on, man. Okay, let's go.
We were sweaty when we were walking to the house months ago, remember?
It was bad. 100 miles. Come on, man. Don't exaggerate. What else are you exaggerating about?
What's your pleasure?
I'll have some bourbon and soda.
Somebody can just pour a bucket of water over my head and then shrink my
And in
fingers.
heels, no less. Sure.
What time did your car die?
3:03?
That's when all the clocks stopped.
Mm-hmm. Thanks. You have plenty of time.
You don't think she wants something to drink? That's kind of rude. She walked 100 miles.
Heard anything from General Paddock?
Not a
Parched.
thing. Not since he left the headquarters an hour ago.
Took the Jeep, huh?
No, the Jeep don't run, so the general, he walks.
How are things going inside? Power's still off.
Funny thing, the auxiliary has a hand crank. That doesn't even work.
Dude, shoot it.
You can't get it. It's on a string. You can't get it. What was that? Oh, sure. Cover it up. Act like it didn't happen.
I'm sorry, Tom. I can't bring
You're
myself
gonna
to
turn
believe
into a
what you're
mutant,
saying.
then what?
It's nothing new. It's been years since anyone's believed me.
All right, let's assume you're right. A superior intelligence has come from Venus in my satellite. Established residency, turned off the world's power, and is about to take over the world's population. Why aren't you fighting it?
Because this superior intelligence happens to be a personal friend of mine.
Go
So I
talk to
think you're cuckoo, but
Go talk to your friend again.
You heard? Trace the energy of my car. It will lead you to Nelson's home. He's difficult, but his mind is of utmost value.
And the flashlight.
but wasn't he one of the
Don't
guys
ask
on the
me. I
list?
just know they did it.
Yeah.
How did you get the message? Radio and wires are dead as everything else.
A special courier got through from 5th Army Command. I have orders to restrict everyone to this building until the emergency is over.
Everybody else's acting
You
is
mean we're
pretty good, but
prisoners?
not his.
Well, protective
You notice that
custody,
too,
so
him?
to speak. They'd like to get their hands on people with your fund of secrets.
Well, there's blankets and canned goods in the broom closet. We'll make out.
In the 15 years I've known Tom Anderson, he's predicted everything a fertile imagination could. He's wasted his entire life on calculated fantasy. But one or two of his dreams were bound to come true, if only because they're so all-encompassing.
Maybe this dream has come true.
No, a natural catastrophe has occurred, Joan. We'll find a reason for it. Tom is merely trying to attach one of his pet ideas to it. But you see, it vindicates him, proves to a laughing world that all of his whimsies are accurate.
I see. A chance to regain face.
Oh my God, calm down.
Come on, keep going. Out into the street.
Where are they going?
Stay up here.
No, I wouldn't stay by myself.
No.
Faster, move faster.
I hate that. I hate when they're like, stay here, and it's like only just through one.
What's this all about? What's everybody running from?
It's the end of everything.
What do you mean?
Highway 18, let me go.
Oh, that's into the desert.
They set up a camp for us, then loose of me. They're after us.
Who's after you?
They're running from something. Maybe we should get out too.
No, I have an idea that's the plan. Clear the town, control panic.
Control? But Tom said it was...
Forget what Tom said. I've got to go up to the installation.
Oh, Paul, no.
I'm gonna ride my little bike up
Joan, I
there.
can't stay here and watch the whole world fall apart.
Well, don't leave Joan
Get
alone.
inside and lock everything up.
Darling, I'm afraid something terrible will happen to you. Please don't.
Go on. And be sure you close the windows, every one of them. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Paul!
Gonna get you, Polly. Did you get Joan?
Haskell. You're about the last man still in town, Mr. Haskell.
It looks like it. I'll probably be here for the rest of my days.
Please don't be difficult, editor.
Oh my God!
Got a
Don't
gun,
shoot.
Charlotte.
Oh my God!
Charlie,
Oh, Dr. Nelson. I've been hoping
Why'd you
I'd see
shoot him?
explain. What is this?
Isn't he being
Orders,
controlled?
Doctor.
Whose orders?
Oh, because he got zapped, right?
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte, I've known you for 5 years. You just killed a man in cold blood. Why?
His orders. I'll have to place you under protective custody.
Oh. Well, you didn't put much effort into it, dude.
No.
You're to be one of us. Get up. You're free.
That people are being inserted with tracking devices and crap. So
I don't.
were they trying to predict what people will be thinking today?
That theory is just so dumb.
What are you doing now?
I finally learned from my friend the structure of the control devices. They fly to the persons wanted like birds. Might just see one. And like bees, once they have stung, so to speak, they die.
And the
Oh,
people,
there you go.
they don't die.
So I was right.
Yep.
Now, only their minds.
Their minds are clearer than they ever thought possible. Only the waste is gone. The hate, bitterness, dreams, all the foolish nonsense.
The emotion
Yes, the emotion.
gains with your
Without
wife,
emotion,
darling.
can you imagine?
For a few dollars,
That
you can,
sounds such
you can
like
hire
such a
a woman who'll
boring
fit all
life
your
to live.
fetishes.
Yeah.
She'll match your requirements perfectly. And if you ever get tired of her, you can always run down to the employment agency for another.
I'd like lock myself away so that thing couldn't sting me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you believe in signs, Dr. Nelson?
General Paddock, you startled me.
Didn't mean to.
Well, why is the place shut down? Where is everybody?
They've been transported to the district air base. No telling what might happen to them here. May I give you a ride back to Beechwood? It's a long bike trip.
You certainly may, General. You certainly may. General, don't you think we ought to get that rock out of the road before we start?
Huh? What rock?
Ah, good one.
Nice.
He knows what's up.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to run away from that ugly flying thing, though. You better cover your neck, honey.
That's what people should have been doing like
Yeah,
20
shoot
minutes
him
ago.
down. Shoot him down. But she already got buzzed by it. Oh no, this is at his house.
You murderer. Back for another drink or another ride?
You filthy murderer.
That's a nice way to greet an old friend.
Did you tell me that you were a friend of this alien? Did you tell me you helped it?
Sit down, Paul. You're upset.
Now sit down and then you'll talk. I want to hear everything.
The last 24 hours, men have had their minds, their personalities, their moral standards imprisoned. That a whole population has been herded like cattle into the desert. That men have been murdered for failing to obey the new master. It makes you think a little, doesn't it?
I guess I'm just a fool. I'm like Paul. I can't help believing that you're going to find yourself. I love you, darling, but I have pride. I want to love a good man, a fine man I married. I won't love a monster. I won't.
Hi.
Hi. Just had a shower. Be right with you.
Oh, honey, you might want to keep that gun with you there.
There.
What does she have behind her
There's a
hands?
draft on your neck. I don't want you to catch cold.
Uh-oh.
The window.
She's got the thing.
I told you to keep it closed.
Well, it got stuffy in here. I had to have some air. Guess what I've got?
What?
A present for you. Good night, darling. I'm going for a short walk. When I get back, you'll feel much better.
Oh, weird. It's like a bat.
It's like a bat bird kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit it.
Really?
Oh,
You missed it.
he's trying.
B. Anderson.
I have the only working phone left.
What do you want?
I just talked to my friend. He said you killed the control device that was made for you.
So?
So that means you can't be controlled for over a week. Come on over. I want to talk to you. I want to apologize.
Do ya?
How will I get there?
Jones station wagon will run.
All right, I'll come over.
Oh, yeah, dumb butt.
There's something I have to take care of first.
Good. Yes, it must be done.
What is it?
He said Paul is first of the minds to be taken. First because he is the most dangerous. He's the one enemy. The one great enemy because he knows basically what he's fighting. His control device is gone.
What does that mean?
It means he must die.
Hey, Paul, you might want to...
You might not want to go over there.
What if you do? You might want to... just be so safe.
Yeah. Let's shoot his wife. That'd be awful.
At that point, he had no choice.
No.
Hurry up and wait.
We come all the way out here in the woods, so what do we do?
We're supposed to be observing suspicious actions, remember?
What kind of banana?
You tell me. I told you, but you don't listen to
He's
me.
sticking in his pocket.
I told you I seen that
He's saving it for
funny-looking
later.
bird.
It's gonna go back
Forget about the
quickly.
bird already?
You didn't sleep long?
No.
Or her.
What time is it?
Going on dawn.
How did it happen?
Don't ask us. It all just started up again. We're checking to see if anything's out of order.
Well, wonders never cease. Any coffee?
No. How about making us some?
Okay.
Never mind, Ellen. I'm not thirsty.
Well, I am, if you don't mind.
You shouldn't have looked in there.
You choke her out?
At this point, physical contact with Venus shall be established through concentric circles.
Look, I don't know whether you can hear me or not, but if you can, you listen good. I hate your living guts for what you've done to my husband and my world. I know you for the coward you are, and I'm gonna kill you. Do you hear that? I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, look at how ballsy she is. Go on, lady.
She's on a mission.
Yeah.
How's Joan?
She's dead.
What? How?
I killed her.
You killed your wife?
Not my wife. She wasn't my wife. She was a product of your work. And now I'm gonna kill you.
Go ahead. What good will it do you?
Plenty of good. If I can get to the leaders, to you, to Paddock, to Shallot, the battle will be half won, because apparently this god of yours is immobile, has to have human beings to carry out his battle orders. Well, I can find people, plenty of them, and we can defeat this thing you call a benefactor.
I go rustle some cows.
Now, don't be stupid.
Oh my
Stupid?
God.
You're stupid. Who's got any cows out here?
All right, I'll go rustle some chickens.
He's like, go knock yourself out.
The king's playing you for a big sucker. He's using your human emotions, your loyalty, your desire to help your race, your dreams of freedom, everything else you preach to get his own ends. He doesn't feel these things. Somebody else has to do it for him.
What are you gonna stumble across, pal? Oh my god. How did you get stuck between two trees, man? Couldn't have just walked around them?
Guess not.
You have what might be a plausible theory. That is that an emotionless being is helpless when surrounded by beings with emotion because they'll defend one another, stand together.
As you want Claire to stand with you. But it's no theory, Tom. It's the truth.
Now this one's gonna die. Now they're both gonna be widows.
Suppose he asks you to try again later. Assuming I don't finish you right now.
I don't think I could do it. I'd have to have time to think.
Oh, honey, it's right there, honey. Look down, sweetheart. It's right in front of ya. That's at your feet.
So that's what you look like.
Fugly's all
Horrible.
Hey, that's what she said too. In her own words.
Yeah.
Try your intellect on me.
Looks like a burlap sack.
You think you're gonna make a slave of the world? I'll see you in hell first.
It might hear you. Now it's reached you. Right down into your heart. Are you gonna fight it? Are you gonna help me destroy it?
I'll get you the installation. Pete and Roy Mason are possessed. Take care of them, I'll go to the Cape. Elephant Hot Springs.
You haven't got a gun.
I'll find something.
Oh no, of course your gun's jammed. Oh no. Don't fall down as they do.
Vi måste se den McQuavy. Jag står matando. English, stupid. Talk English. I see a monster in a cave. He was killing a girl.
Back up, we're moving out.
Far enough.
It's boom, boom, boom. I feel like he didn't get that head guy. I didn't think so.
Inside here? See, way back in there. He's too big for this little squad, I think.
Bazooka man, set up here and cover the entrance. The rest of you drop packs and fix bayonets. We're going in.
And again, the bazooka's out. Wow, your Jeep was automatically started. Interesting. Buddy. Shoot him again. Make sure he's dead this time.
Double tap him.
And just take the dead guy with you. He's like, oh, you set him on fire! Oh my god! Blur it out. Oh my god, look at it. It looks like it's on like one of those like Roomba things or whatever, you know? It's like on wheels. Oh no, 2 down. And it's got like those little plastic guns.
Beat it, I said you're on a battlefield. I know that better than you do, Sergeant. How well are you doing? Half my men are dead. Nothing can stop that thing. Call off your troops. I made it possible for you to come here. I made you welcome to this earth. You made it the Chino house.
Yeah. It's bleeding. Oh no.
He acted like he knew it.
He did. He and no one else. He learned almost too late that man is a feeling creature. And because of it, the greatest in the universe.
There we go.
It's this one eye.
I know. Her eyes started burning during the movie. That's why she kept covering it. I know, Mirsky. What do you think? You hear Mirsky purring? The murmur?
Okay, whatever. I'll just cover my eye like this.
Oh, you will? Alright, well that was It Conquered the World. What did you think of that movie?
It was mediocre.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't the worst. And like we said, the acting was really good. Mm-hmm. Aside from that one captain or sergeant or whatever he was.
Yeah.
Everybody else's acting was really pretty decent. Looked like it was, once again, a homemade monster costume.
Mm-hmm.
Real cheesy. Looked like it was sitting atop of some wheels or a 1950s version of a Roomba. Something, right? But I guess they were predicting what people think today, that people are being implanted with stuff so they can be tracked. And I don't know. I mean, this one was controlled, so it was different, right? I think on this one, honestly, I'll give this one a 7. Wasn't the worst.
I'll give it like a 5.
Yeah?
I mean, the acting was good, but then in some parts it felt like it went fast and slow at the same time.
Yeah. I was reasonably okay with the plot.
Yeah, I'm just bothered. It's another
Science.
It's another science movie.
I feel like in the 50s they didn't know what else to do really, so they just kept going for the same science themed and military themed movies over and over again. So yeah, it really wasn't the worst one. So I'm gonna rate it a little higher than normal, just because good acting, decent plot. You said it dragged a little, but not too bad overall. Not too bad. It was
in the middle somewhere.
Yeah. So you give it a 5. I'll give it a 7. So it'll average out about a 6.5 on it to average it. Yeah.
Well, 7 plus 5 is 12. It would just be a 6.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's true. What was I thinking? 13. I did not excel in math either, y'all. We're gonna keep it short and sweet because I know her eyes are burning really bad.
It's just this one stupid eye.
Anything else to say on this one?
No, I think it's alright.
Yeah.
I just like the 50s or so, 50s, 60s. Like, come on, venture out of the same.
And it seemed like same kind of monstery type thing. I mean, the flying bat, bird, flat, goofy, whatever's they were that kept was getting them in the neck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that was unique, but a little different. You know what I mean? Some people today think that could happen, that will end up all being controlled or whatever. So it's like they were like trying to like foresee the future, but then it's like, I mean, it's not going to happen, right? Because can you imagine everyone like robotic, like, because they
need
said
emotion, bro. Like, it's
yeah,
not, like, you can't live life without emotion.
Without emotion and without feeling. I mean, imagine if you're just going through the life, you'd be robotic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everybody just the same. Life would just be, I mean, you would never like love, you would never feel sadness, happiness, scare, none of that. I mean, that would just be such, even though some emotions, sometimes you could do without with the sadness and the grief and stuff.
But that's what you need
but
to
still,
go through
that's
life, man. I mean, imagine if everybody was just so dull and like happy.
Yeah, or just monotone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what kind of life is that, you know? So, what did y'all think of this movie? What was your opinion of it? Was it decently subpar for maybe I gave it too high of a rating. Because the rest of them we kind of poo-poo on, but I just really, it was not bad in my opinion.
The one that really sticks out to me is all the ones we've ever done that I kind of decently enjoyed was The Brain That Wouldn't Die, so... That's
one of your favorites, so they got to live up to that standard, right?
I mean, it wasn't the worst movie. I mean, it wasn't the greatest movie out there, but for some reason I keep going back to that one in my head, and I don't know why.
Yeah, so you're going to kind of compare them all to that one. I get it. I totally get it. Well, if you guys liked what you were seeing, and, you know, you've gone back and we noticed a lot of people getting some new subscribers. A lot of people are going back and watching some of our old content. Don't judge us on stuff from years ago when we first started this channel.
We know it's doo-doo, bro. Like, don't say anything. We got it the first time.
Well, we've come a long way. So some people are just visiting a lot of stuff that's, you know, got improved audio. And
don't comment about this. Like, no, it hurts.
Yeah, her eyes are a little sensitive right now. So, you know, so thank you guys for all the new subscribers we've gotten. We really appreciate y'all, and it helps our channel get some more, what's the word?
Traction.
There you go. So again, if you like what you're seeing, hit the like, and definitely subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, comment, fun facts, all that good jazz. We love to see dialogue and all that going on and getting the fun facts and all that good jazz. Again, we are wrapping up our Breaking Bad series on our Patreon exclusive.
2 episodes left.
The last 2 are coming out this week, and then we're rolling into El Camino and then Better Call Saul, but there only will be Patreon exclusives on the $8 tier and above.
So go join Patreon or you're missing out. I don't know.
Exactly. I mean, and come on, like, we've talked about it before, but like a free trial, who doesn't love a freaking free trial? If you're not taking advantage of a free trial, like, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. You know, because I'm gonna either later today or tomorrow, I'm gonna put out again on the community tab a list of all the exclusive movies that we have to date, so that you guys can get a refresher and see that. But those will not be coming to YouTube.
Did you also put the link, or are you gonna put the link for the movies that we got sent so nobody repeats them?
No, but I gotta do that yet too. And we'll also be putting a link under the show notes of the DVDs that we've gotten sent, so that if you guys, you know, you don't have to, but if you want to, if you decide to send us anything, you know what's already been sent to us.
So you won't send a repeat.
Yeah, exactly. So definitely, again, check out the Patreon.
And we definitely have a lot of good movies coming out for the end of September, October.
Yeah.
So you don't want to miss out. You don't want to miss that because our Halloween season is always exciting.
Oh yeah, it's fun. And with our Halloweeny movies, where we put the orange lights up behind us, and we already did our first Halloween movie we've done a while ago. But we're in the dark. We're basically, aside from the light, and we had to add one little extra light just to give us a little bit more. But primarily, we're watching them in the dark with just a few little background lights.
So if you want to join the fun, and our other, because we do have a good list going on for the exclusives in that one and the regular YouTube videos.
Yes.
So if you want to join the extra fun there, go to Patreon.
Yeah, exactly. And along with coming with just the Halloween, and we have a mixed mash of, scary, some not so much, and then we're going to continue with our monster,
the Universal Monsters
movies as well. So those for October are going to be replacing our October movies.
And then at some point we'll be venturing into the sequels.
Yes.
The continuation of the individual.
And again, thank you guys who voted on when we put up the poll, deciding on one of the last movies to do. Children of the Corn won that one, but our very last movie will be Halloween 2 because we're going to put that one's going to come out on Halloween. We'll just tell you that, right? So we can continue that.
That's not a surprise though, really, because it's
no with that. So that's something fun to look forward to as well. But definitely, like Danny said, we want to expand and connect with people more, and we want to do that on Patreon. And we want to be able to expand the things we do on Patreon exclusively and do a lot of more live content on there, etc. Gaming, community games. If she does her gaming channel later, that'll be different, but just community games and stuff like that. But we think we're just gonna maybe leave that for Patreon. We're not sure yet with that, but we just want to expand it and connect with y'all because we've connected with the few patrons that we have, and we have I feel like we have such a good friendship with them, and we just want to keep extending that. So
and I think I might also be putting more polls on YouTube because we got a good amount of people who responded to the Children of the Corn, the poll, one.
So we might do that monthly, possibly, because then we've got Christmas coming out, so we might just put a poll up on that too.
Hey,
as well.
which one of the three do you want?
I think we'll do that monthly maybe, or every couple of weeks, something like that. Monthly, monthly.
Yeah.
For you guys as well, something like that, bi-monthly. I don't know, whatever. We'll decide on that. We'll figure it out later. But as always, like my shirt says, be kind. We need a whole lot more of that in the world, and.
It's a wrap.
See you at the next reaction.